I love my country roots more and more the further along this path I get, and I want to honor them more and more.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
Oh, please. Oh. Would you rather? Oh, that song can't exist. Scratch literally everything else.
Other ones that
Nothing
she wrote.
else matters. Are we okay? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to what is quite possibly an emergency video. Today I'm here with good friend of the channel, Nena.
Hello.
And we're here to discuss debut Taylor's version, or Taylor Swift Taylor's version, or whatever it may.
20th anniversary edition.
Yeah, exactly. We are here today because we believe this announcement is imminent. It could be
like tomorrow.
Like literally in the coming hours, we think this thing that we've been manifesting for so long will finally become a reality, especially because the last time Nena and I were together driving away on a trip, Taylor announced that she had bought her masters. I don't doubt the power of us two being combined in the same place.
Tomorrow at 6 a.m. Count on it.
Exactly. We are heading off into the mountains where there'll be limited service, same as last time. So it just feels like something is afoot. For backstory, if you are new here, this album, self-titled, is the album that made me a fan, and it is the album that I feel like we bond a lot over. We are both big country-loving girlies.
And I learned all the songs on guitar when I was learning guitar. So, yeah.
So yes, essentially this is a very big deal for us. While you're here, this is a great chance to subscribe to see all of my future deep dives, breakdowns, backstories, and essential lore to understand this upcoming album. And you should also go and subscribe to Nena for her guitar videos so that you can learn all of these songs.
if you want to learn all of them.
Basically today we are here to describe or break down our predictions of what we think this rollout and album might look like. From two big time Swifties. By the way, I have my notes here, sorry. This is a very big deal.
Very big.
Last May, Taylor announced that she had bought her masters, which included this and Reputation that had yet to be released. And she, at that time, said that debut Taylor's version had been recorded. This has been locked in the vault.
And that she was like really happy with it.
And yet it is over a year later and we still have not heard it. So to me, that feels like confirmation she was waiting for the 20th anniversary.
Yeah, like totally.
If that wasn't already obvious, I feel like that even more solidifies the fact that this October, the 20th anniversary of her like beginning her career, is when we will finally hear the Taylor's version. Now, the reason we've been saying 20th anniversary version, I think it does kind of make sense.
It totally makes sense because she doesn't really need to do the whole Taylor's version thing anymore.
Exactly.
And I think like the whole buying her masters thing was kind of something she probably wanted to do before the 20th anniversary.
Right. To
So
like
maybe
to wrap it up or have that achieved.
Yeah, I think so. Because I don't know how different it would look if she was still didn't have her masters.
I think it would be a completely different
Right?
circumstance. Yeah. So the way that like Red and Fearless in particular, but also Speak Now in 1989, were these big productions focused on new vault tracks and features. Whilst debut could still have that, we think it's going to be a lot more nostalgic based and celebrating her career now that she does own the original version of it. It's not so much about having to replicate and recreate it. It's more celebrating it.
I do wonder if she finished it before she bought the masters.
I think she would have.
Yeah.
Because it seemed like she said it's done. And I think she probably shared that news with us not that long after it happened.
Yeah, I wonder if she had a different rollout for the album before.
Planned.
Like if she already had planned on doing it.
So
I don't know.
true.
She said no rep though.
Yeah, she said, sorry guys. I'm not rewarding you fans that joined.
She's like, I recorded like 3 and I didn't want to do that.
My heart wasn't in it. So obviously I've been saying every day for the past 2 years, debut TV will come out October 23rd or 24th if you're in Australia, but essentially the exact 20th year anniversary, and explain to them about the Monday release of it all and why this is so funny.
Yeah, so it wasn't until it was between I think Reputation, between 1989 and Reputation, they switched the like global music drop day from Monday. From Monday until Friday. So now all the music comes out on Friday, but it used to come out on Monday.
Was it because of Beyonce?
I have no idea.
Okay, I'll look into that.
I looked into it and it was in fact Beyonce. When she surprise dropped her self-titled visual album in 2013, it proved that consumers responded to a Friday release and the industry shifted in response to that. So now we have a full week of tracking from Friday to Friday or Thursday to Thursday, depending on where you live. But yeah, the more you know.
Technically you can drop an album whenever, but it's kind of like a charts thing.
The reason it's Friday is because Friday is when charting starts from. So at midnight, when all of these albums come out, is when a new week of charting begins. So essentially you release then so that you can have a
couple extra days.
The max amount of streams count.
And then we found out the debut original version came out on a Tuesday.
Yep. So it's like funny that back then it had no relevance to it being a Friday, which now if you're guessing when an album's going to come out by Taylor or anyone, it will pretty much always be a Friday. So the fact that October 23rd falls on a Friday this year, I'm just like, there is no chance in my mind, there is no doubt that
That's
it's not
the day.
happening. Yeah. Like, I'm not a betting woman, but if I were...
113%.
Yeah, exactly. In terms of announcement, Taylor has done this in a lot of different ways, obviously, between her original albums and her re-recordings. For example, Fearless, I think, was on Good Morning America, is that right? The first one?
Yes.
And then
Yeah.
Red was...
An Instagram
post. Speak Now 1989, we're at the Eras Tour. So this could really come in any form. It'll probably be an Instagram post, but we were saying how cute it would be to like revive the MySpace
Yeah,
era.
do something super nostalgic, or like, wouldn't it be so funny if it was like a text thing, like with
Like an
a,
SMS?
like an
Yeah.
old cell phone or something.
Oh my god, yeah. Anything nostalgic I think would be so fun to tie into this album in any way. So I will read to you guys what she said on MySpace. This was posted, oh my god, some of you won't know what MySpace is.
So most of you won't know.
Yeah, imagine Instagram, but different.
Like Twitter, but like
Longer.
yeah.
Yeah, so on August 12th, 2006, by the way, Taylor was my top friend on MySpace, if anyone was doubting how long I've loved her. So Taylor said, hey, so for the past couple of days, I've been in the studio finishing my album. Oh yeah, I said it, finishing it. That means it is done. At least my part is done. I've sung every vocal. They still need to mix and master it and do all that technical stuff. God, it's so like weird hearing about mastering.
And she
like,
says that I will never understand.
oh god. It's all good now.
Oh my god.
This would feel different to read
Totally.
if you didn't own them. So I'm particularly excited about a new song we recorded for the album. I've written every song on this album and this one is no exception. But the funny thing is I wrote it about 20 minutes before we recorded it. It just kind of fell out of my mouth and now it is in my CD player. Haha, it's called Should Have Said No and it's about being cheated on. Dun dun dun. Yeah. This girl has always been dramatic and I just need everyone to remember that.
Yeah.
Another song we did vocals on is called Oh My My My. Interesting they changed the name like after
yeah,
this
they
point.
did. I wonder what prompted that.
I've played that for a few acoustic on-air interviews and at shows, so some of you might be familiar with it. It's about this couple that grows up together and it's the story of their adorable, beautiful love. Haha.
Always haha.
Play the Prophecy by Taylor Swift. Then I did vocals for a song called Cold As You. This song contains some of the best lyrics I've ever written in my life.
It's still true.
Facts.
It's
Yeah.
still true.
And I just can't wait for this.
I'm getting chills.
I know, right? And I have some extremely exciting news which makes me love you guys even more. My video is now sitting at number 11 on the GAC Top 20. Thank you to everyone who voted. I can't even tell you how amazing that was to find out. I also just love that even since the beginning of her career, like humble beginnings, that was a dream come true for her. Like little did she know she would become
Top 20. I know, number 11.
yeah, like, girl, you're gonna win Album of the Year the most times in history, but this is still that level of exciting. And
Yeah.
people that made fun of like her excited face, it's like, sorry that you're miserable because she's
Yeah.
always been a gracious, grateful person. You are all seriously so nice to me and I want you to know I always appreciate it. Love, 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 which was how she always signed things off. T. P.S. Release date is October 24th.
I like how that was like an afterthought.
Yeah, it's like you're just casually dropping the release of your album in a PS. So
Wow.
I'm gonna reiterate that. Release date is October 24th, and that is true in 2006 and also in 2026. Mark my words.
I hope she signs it that.
Yeah, although people would not understand that these days, but we would.
A little nod to
Yeah.
like the OG.
So I think I would love for us to make some predictions now around this upcoming re-recording. I have a lot of crossover in my mind because I've decided that TS13 is also a country album. So I just feel like for her 13th album, it's such a special number, obviously. It feels right to return to her roots. And I feel like segueing in via the Toy Story song, which was a country song, then debut, it just aligns perfectly. It's like a little like leapfrog, you know?
I think I want one of each album. One song from each album's vibe. Wait, what? Like 12,
hodgepodge?
12 songs.
One sounds like debut. one sounds
Exactly.
like-
That's what I
like
want.
a vault album?
I need like a hyperpop 1989.
Yeah.
But I also need like a country like song.
Yep.
Like a you know.
So you need a red where they all sound different.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we need like a rock. Like I need a
I was
guitar.
gonna say, the other thing I would accept is a pop rock album, obviously. So yes, there will be a lot of crossover in my predictions for TS13 and debut TV. You can just hold on to these things. If they don't come true, they'll come true on the next one. And the reason that I'm even talking about TS13 is because Showgirl was written 2 years ago, which is crazy to think about. Like 2023 and 2024, and maybe a little bit of 25 is when that was written. We're more than halfway through 26, and we know how hard Taylor works. So
She's never not writing songs.
literally never.
So like
Literally never. She's constantly feeding us. But I'm just saying, be prepared at all times. So, in terms of features on the debut TV vault, the few that I've written down,
I think we have similar
I think so
ideas.
too. I feel like there's like no way Shania Twain is not involved.
yeah.
I just think like if you think back to the Red era TikTok she made,
Yes.
or is it-
Exactly.
yeah, of the like
Yeah.
country girls can't do.
I think the reason why so many women looked up to her and still do and always will is because she knows who she is. And that's one of the most admirable qualities about a person.
There's also an artist called Leanne Rimes, who Taylor sort of talked about as her favorite artist.
Opened for her at the OC Fair.
There you go. So they go back a long way.
Have you ever come close to working with her? Because that'd be a...
I would love to work with her. I think that would be incredible. We've never talked about that, but I'm sure we could make that happen.
If you guys have seen Legally Blonde, she's on the soundtrack to that. She's got a banger, like pop country kind of sound. And I also had this thought about the Chicks, so previously known as the Dixie Chicks. They also went through a time, honestly back around the debut era, where they spoke out against the current president and were kind of exiled from pop culture and the public eye and like fell from grace, essentially. People lost their love for them. Something that Taylor can very much relate to. And so I can very much see her like
They're a
grabbing
lover.
them. Do you think she wouldn't do it twice?
She could. I don't know if she's never done it before, but that doesn't mean she won't do it.
True. I mean, she did 2 songs with Keith Urban.
I Really Don't Care.
And On the Fearless Fault.
Oh yeah, but Keith Urban wasn't singing.
Right.
You
He's
know?
just there. Yeah, maybe she couldn't double up with the Chicks, but I just think they represent that era so well and have such a shared experience with Taylor.
Do we think Tim McGraw's gonna be involved at all?
I think yes.
Yeah.
I don't think
He won't be featured, but like he'll be.
Well, I think he could be featured, but not on Tim McGraw.
Yeah.
I think that would be too meta.
Yeah, too much.
Too weird. Because there's obviously this whole host of artists that Taylor opened up for during that time. And, you know, she would credit a lot of her early success to them. People like Tim McGraw, Tim and Faith, Rascal Flatts. I would die for a Rascal Flatts feature. Can you imagine?
Oh,
like
no.
Hannah Montana movie vibes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that would
So
be
good.
incredible. Okay, so James Taylor, I might say for TS13, but also he is getting kind of old. I don't know.
Do you think he's gonna make it to
I think he will.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he's... I don't know. It's wishful thinking.
Yeah.
Another like dream for me would be Taylor collaborating with Liz Rose or Nathan Chapman again for the production and writing of either of these.
I need a Liz Rose.
Right? Right?
Yeah.
Liz and Nathan were so essential to the early sound of Taylor's lyrics and production.
In the case of Nathan Chapman, I met him when I was 14 and he was making our demos in a shack behind the publishing company. I just fell in love with what he did with my songs.
So what do you think of this mix?
I think it's awesome.
I just miss them so much. Were there any other features you think we might see?
Well, we were talking about if there was like newer age artists.
Yeah. So if you think about like Red, for example, we had older artists that were relevant from that time period, or even like Speak Now, like Fall Out Boy, Haley from Paramore, but then you also get like a Phoebe Bridgers,
Chris Stapleton, and Maren Morris.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she's kind of done a blend of artists that inspired her back in that era and also someone current in this time. So who would you pick for both categories?
I would die if Kelsey was somehow involved.
Yeah.
I love Kelsey Ballerini so much.
And Kelsey, if you guys didn't know, grew up as a huge fan of Taylor, met her in a meet and greet, and then kind of slowly became friends after that. She's always been a huge supporter of Taylor, and I could definitely see that being a likely collaboration. Would you count her as like a modern day equivalent?
Yeah, because she also went country pop.
Yeah.
And like she has really country songs and then she has really pop songs.
Yep.
So
you could almost put it in a tier. People like Kelsey Kelsey Ballerini, Megan Moroney, Lainey Wilson. Who was the other one that's not Lainey?
Ella Langley.
Ella Langley. I still feel like she's too new.
She's pretty country, yeah.
I just don't know if she's like been on Taylor's radar long enough.
No.
But there's someone else that's not Lainey Wilson. I mean, Casey Musgraves.
Oh, yeah.
Although I don't think I've ever seen them interact. But there's maybe not friendship there.
I don't know, because, you know, she hasn't really gone to any of the country award shows, you know,
Yeah.
recently.
True.
She did have interactions with Lainey Wilson at the iHeart Awards.
Okay.
So,
Yep.
I don't know.
And there's also male artists like Luke Combs, even like a Dan and Shay. Although they're not that country anymore, I guess.
No, but
it's,
you know.
It's enough. Tim McGraw, Keith Urban, I'd be happy with any like...
And I'm like, can't I think of like any country artist
I know,
right now?
Do you think Noah Khan could...
I would die.
Yeah. I think everyone
You know what
would.
he said in a tweet? Because he was talking about like Aaron Dessner or whatever. And oh no, he was on the red carpet and someone asked him, would you ever collaborate with Taylor Swift? He's like, yeah, I think I could make some pretty sad shit together.
Yes! And we would like to hear it.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of Erin, would you ever do a duet with Taylor or like collaborate with her?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. If they were down, if she was down for it, I'm all about it. Yeah, absolutely.
You know, maybe when Folklore the Vault comes out.
Honestly, if it's not debut TV, I'll hear him on TS13.
He is pretty folky though.
I also do think, again, I'm going to push this to TS13, Haim and Stevie Nicks. I could see that happening.
Okay. Yeah.
Whereas maybe not, I don't think they fit, either of them really fit the debut vibe as much. Is there anyone obvious that we're forgetting?
Please comment down below
Yeah.
what your opinion is of if there's going to be collaborations, because I do feel like with the whole celebration, she would do that.
Yeah.
To kind of like bring in like all these people that were a part of the journey.
Exactly, especially earlier artists that like led the way for her, paved the way, and like invited her into the fold. Taylor's always been someone to take
Kenny
a chance to
Chesney?
uplift.
Kenny Chesney.
Yeah. She's always uplifted other artists, even like ones that were bigger than her or like once she surpassed them.
That was when I think he cut her a check because she couldn't go on tour with him because she was underage. And so he like, sorry, I have to like fire you, but like I'm still gonna like pay you.
Oh my god, that's so nice.
I think it was him that did that. Someone did that.
We booked Taylor to go out on the road with us. This was several years ago, obviously.
Yeah.
But that summer, my tour was sponsored by a beer company, and they came to us right before the tour started and said, we can't have a minor on the tour.
Yeah.
So, which made sense. But I had to call Taylor personally and tell her she couldn't go on tour with me. I called her, told her she couldn't go on the road, but I said, look, I feel terrible because she was going to lose some money. And I gave her a specific amount of money. And later that year, we were both nominated for CMA Entertainer of the Year.
No way.
Yeah, and that's how hot she was. And so, well, she won. Backstage, I went up to her and gave her a big hug.
Yeah.
I said, congratulations, but give me my money back.
Yeah.
It was in the 2013 CMAs where all of the people she opened for got on stage.
That's right. That's an incredible moment. Like,
I love that video so much.
And it showed like these are such legendary artists, and yet I don't know if
they all still
she had climbed above them.
Yeah.
Incredible. But yeah, let us know your selection of both older artists and maybe a couple of more recent ones that you would like to see or are predicting to see on debut. Another prediction that I've written down is kind of relevant to something I read out before, but I said Cold As You will be the All Too Well equivalent sleeper hit. So like when
I'm afraid of people discovering her.
I know, but like they deserve to hear how good it is.
Oh my god, imagine the TikTok trend.
Oh, yeah. So when the original Red album came out, Taylor loved All Too Well, but never pushed as like a single or anything
It wasn't like
that.
a mainstream, it was kind of like the fan favorite.
It was hidden, and over time she realized fans are really loving this song. And yeah, with time it just became this big hit.
It was a song that was never a single on the album Red. It was always a song that I just personally was so proud of. I was just like, I hope the fans gravitate towards that, and then they did. And I went through the whole album cycle of Red. It was never a single. And then when we were headed into Grammys, actually, the fans just were like, please play All Too Well. Please play All Too Well in the Grammys. It just felt like the right thing. It's like, it's always been sort of like powered by fans caring about this song. And so when they love something that passionately, I'm gonna listen to that. And that's been such an interesting story of a few different songs in my career.
Now, Cold As You hasn't really had that moment, but Debut hasn't really had that moment yet. So I think when people get to this and they hear her first ever track 5, they will realize, oh my god, that talent has been there since the beginning.
Yep.
The lyrics on that song.
Just go look up the Eras Tour performance of Cold As You.
Yep.
Hopefully that's, you know, I was like, I'll be happy if that's what it sounds like, because it was so good.
Yep, because the basis of it is there. It's a perfect song already. Her upgraded vocals. Heaven. My other prediction was that you will subscribe for my debut deep dive and for Nena's guitar videos. So help that come true. Do you have any predictions in terms of the album? Oh, I've got a good question. Do you think she will say, "That's fine, I'll tell mine you're gay"?
Oh,
there is not a shot.
No, because think about Better Than Revenge.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
She did commit to, like, you know, making certain choices that are different now.
Which is devastating.
And you know what? We always have that version.
True.
Somewhere.
It is legal and
it's somewhere
ethical to listen to now. Yeah. But just know, for the You're Gay
wish it was,
truthers,
like,
we love you. We see you and we love you. Happy it's not Pride anymore, but we love you.
And I think she said "damn."
Oh, that's right.
And then they changed it.
What song was that?
Was it Teardrops? It was,
yeah,
it was something like that.
Yeah, there was a dam that she had to take out.
Yeah.
Laugh 'cause it's so damn funny.
If she could hear herself sing "fuck" now.
It's so funny because her MySpace was insane.
Yeah. Well, not so much in her public posts, but in her private comments, which are like not meant to be seen. No. We shouldn't have read those. Do you have any thoughts on, oh, by the way, I do also have an entire video on debut unreleased songs. I will link that below if you would like to check it out. Before we get into vault songs, do you have any predictions about anything else to do with the album? The album cover, the name, any songs you think people will discover?
I definitely think she's gonna call it Taylor Swift 20th Anniversary or 20th Anniversary Edition.
Which just sounds so good and so much better than Taylor Swift Taylor's version.
And I love alliteration, so Taylor Swift 20.
Yeah. TS20.
Like, TS20.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a whole thing. I hope she, you know, has like a convention.
I hope
I'm gonna throw that out
total world domination, like
SwiftCon.
What merch do we want to see? I want a line of cowboy boots. I want a debut cardigan.
I want the cowboy boots.
Yeah.
Turquoise with the red.
Yes. I want that. Okay, oh my gosh, this is actually my biggest dream in the world. A re-release of debut merch, or even like Fearless era merch that like I could not afford at the time, or I didn't even know existed as a kid, honestly. I scour eBay all the time for these kind of t-shirts, and I would just love a reprint, a release of those.
I would love like guitar accessories.
Yes.
Because I have a Taylor Swift, kind of like the original guitar strap.
I was going to say
it has like the original branding on it.
Do you know what would be cute? I mean, this is more Fearless vibes, but the Love, Love, Love leather bracelets. A re-release of those, but you can also make a guitar strap out of that. Like a Love, Love, Love guitar strap.
Guitar picks.
Yeah.
Honestly, a guitar. Give me a guitar, honestly.
Yeah.
Sparkly guitar, I will buy it.
Like a Megan Moran
I've not bought a single guitar off of Taylor's website, but I will buy that one.
That's so brave of you. You bought everything else.
I almost bought the Eras Tour guitar. I'm like, I don't think this...
You've been so strong, honestly.
Okay, but they're like so expensive.
Yeah, and they probably don't like sound any better than one you would have. Okay, so I think we need to speak about the vault tracks. Listen, there are some songs that are simply not going to be on there. So I actually want to start with the songs that I don't think will be on there, and then we can talk about what we do think. My list for probably not is longer.
Okay, I'm going to bring up my playlist.
I'm going to disappoint you first off the bat and say we're not getting the 9/11 song. It's not going to be on there, I'm so sorry.
As I'm closing out of my 9/11 document.
Let me just close that tab. Culturally. If anyone doesn't know, Taylor was so moved by the events of September 11 that she wrote a song about it.
It had a good intention.
It is a beautiful, lovely song. It's just, it's not coming out.
Could never come out.
Simply no way. I feel the same about Lucky You.
Yeah.
Which, like, symbolically, it would be lovely. It was the first song she ever, like, properly wrote.
It'd kind of be funny if she put it on, like, a bonus.
Imagine hearing 36-year-old Taylor, 35, I guess, singing. I get copyrighted.
We're just too good. Like,
yeah,
too
literally.
Similar.
A song that I would love, or a couple of songs I would love that will not be on there. Diary of Me, because she didn't write it.
Yeah.
Who I've Always Been, because it is literally her saying, I'm better than all these other bitches that are trying to make singing and songwriting happening. They can't do what I can do, which is facts and is accurate, but she couldn't say it now.
Yeah.
And I also think What to Wear, not gonna happen, and Revenge.
Revenge list. Because she's also talking about, like, I got the password to your email.
Yep. Yep.
Your email.
And this is my favorite like genre of Taylor, when she's pissed off at someone running her mouth. But there are just certain things I don't think that society will allow her to get away with. We saw the backlash to Actually Romantic. This would be that tenfold.
Is there a lot of backlash for that?
Is that a joke?
I thought people like got it, but like...
Oh, Swifties got it.
Okay.
The rest of the world didn't.
I guess I don't really like read what other people say.
You're probably so much healthier than me. I also wasn't sure about I Heart ? And Permanent Marker. Obviously, they're such staples of that era, but do they feel too juvenile in terms of theme?
I would say like Beautiful Eyes and I Heart ? Were actually released.
So I guess
So maybe they would.
Yeah, true. But she released them when she was a teenager still. Would she
It was
release
2008 on the Beautiful Eyes EP.
Yeah. But would she still do that as a mid-30s? Put that out.
I don't know, because I think just from like other albums, her like tacking on other songs from the eras.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, kind of like
There's
the
a
eyes
chance.
open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's a chance she could.
Yeah. Beautiful Eyes is a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that song.
Yeah.
Permanent Marker though, it's one of those, it's another one of those like Better Than Revenge.
Exactly.
Like, it's so funny.
That's why it slaps.
So fun. I would give that like a
maybe.
Maybe a 20% chance.
Yeah. The song that I care the most about is obviously I'd Lie.
Yes.
Now, if you've seen this video, I explained the possible legal issues with that song. I do think, especially since it came out how much Taylor has grown, those two other groups would have absolutely no issue with her putting it out and like getting a little writing
Doing
credit.
like an interpolation credit. Just like she did for...
They would be begging her to release it.
Yeah, like Father Figure and like the other ones that she just like gave them credit to, you know?
Like if I was, I've forgotten the name of those two bands, but if I was them, I would say, Taylor, please put it out. That will give them more money than they've ever had in their entire lives.
And she doesn't obviously need that extra bit.
But we need the song.
We need it.
So,
you know, this song, oh my god, I loved this song back in like high school and I like downloaded it and
Did you also not realize it wasn't released back then?
I couldn't find it on iTunes,
Right.
so I kind of knew.
I was gonna say, because back then, like, we all just downloaded songs, and so to me it was no different than Should Have Said No or Our Song. I was like, great, and the song I love on this album is I'd Lie. And it wasn't on the album.
Yeah, so that's a big one. That's like the big one.
It's If She Loves Us, she will give us I'd Lie. That's kind of where we're at. And I feel like she knows how much we love that song. Oh, This Is Really Happening.
I love that song. I wonder, because it was already released, wasn't there a couple other ones too?
Yes, there are some that have come out.
Being With My Baby?
Yep. There are some songs that Taylor wrote and recorded as demos, but then ended up selling or like were bought by other singers. So then I don't think we will get those songs.
Better Man, Babe.
True. Wait,
I don't know. There's a chance.
Yeah, okay. Nothing's off limits.
Yeah.
A few that I think are more possible are Dark Blue Tennessee, Smoky Black Nights, and I don't know. I've written You're Anything, but I think that might fall more under the Lucky You, like young category. What do you think? What are the songs
I'm trying to think of the ones that I really loved. I Need You Now.
Oh, yep.
Just South of Knowing Why.
Yes.
I love that one.
Taylor also allegedly has a song unreleased called Nashville, which I have not heard. Pretty much no one has heard other than this group called The Inner Circle, who are kind of like... Oh, wait, you don't know about The Inner Circle?
No.
Oh, okay. So they are this group that existed online that essentially it was like a top secret vault, if you will, that had access to her unreleased songs.
When was this? Like way back?
Way back in the day, but they were the ones that told us about all of the girls and Need before we ever heard them. And so they have said she has a song called Nashville, which is the best song she's ever written, and no one's heard it. Because I always used to confuse that with her cover of the song Nashville.
Going back to Nashville, thinking about the whole thing.
Which I would also love.
Which is also amazing.
Like, if she could put covers on there, I would love that. Also, what's that song she covered? Where you lack, where you lack.
Oh, Ain't Nothing About You.
That is an incredible.
Yes.
Her ability to take a male song and transform the sound, like Untouchable.
You know, I think it's because she's got that lower register that she can like kind of fit into the same key.
Yep.
Like...
And then add a little sass twist on it.
Yeah.
So good. What else we got?
I can't... Wouldn't it be so funny if she did Sparks Fly original like, banjo version?
With the original lyrics?
in an empty bar.
My brain sometimes sings those instead. Now, there are songs from different eras I also wouldn't be mad at, like Drama Queen or...
It's like, Battle.
Yeah, Battle, Let's Go.
That does seem very greedy.
Yeah, I think you could put a twang on that.
Welcome Distraction.
Yep. So there are songs that, like, we know of that could still make their way on there.
Tell Me.
Do I know Tell Me?
Tell me, what can I do? You don't know that one?
I don't think I know it.
Out for a fool. Do you need
Was it in that era?
from me? I remember this.
Right? What is this?
Because it's you can hear the 12-string guitar. How brassy it is, you know?
What song is this, babe?
My God.
Okay, I don't know what that is.
I'd never
That's
heard that
not
one.
Tennessee. We have I'd Lie, Revenge, Lucky You, Battle. Those are Harry Styles unreleased songs, but...
So good.
Oh, Who I've Always Been is just such a banger.
Let's predict what she would name the variants.
Oh, okay, so Dark Blue Tennessee.
Yes, we saw that. And then I saw one that said, like, wishing on a shooting star or something like that. I saw one about a star.
Yeah, the only one that keeps me wishing on a shooting star.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to have lyrics come to my head in the moment, but I would love one based on a Cold As You. Like Mess of a Dreamer.
Oh, yes. Something like Picture to Burn, like a fire.
Yeah, a fire-themed one. I'm so excited to see what the cover looks like because I think the I Knew It, I Knew You photo shoot really gave us a little taste. Do you think that was like an outtake for the debut photo shoot?
Well, didn't they discover that picture was taken before?
That's right. We did know that.
It must have been leftovers from like a maybe Fearless or like a...
Or debut. I think it was taken last year, wasn't it?
I thought it was 2023 for some reason.
Oh.
Was it 2024 because the earrings?
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
This is psychotic behavior, but you could tell because she didn't have a piercing in her ear that she has now.
Yes.
So you could tell.
Between the two Eras Tour legs, she got a bunch of ear piercings. Yeah, somebody figured it out.
Yeah,
and time-stamped it.
I love that we have the capacity to do that.
Yeah.
And the merch from that drop, or I guess the styling of that photo shoot made me very excited for what the debut era could be because we had her beautiful curls back, very kind of like dainty little floral dresses, which felt very much like this photo that I love.
And the Opalite video, like the butterfly clips in her hair. Oh
yes, the nostalgia.
Like the nostalgia of it all.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm just so ready for what this era will be. It feels very us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Do we have any other predictions we want to get in?
Wait, is Crazier?
Oh!
Release?
Oh my god.
How can we forget Crazier?
I blocked it out because it's such a painful memory that some people got to hear it live that I'm like, that song can't exist. Oh my god.
And You'll Always Find Your Way Back Home. How did we forget those?
Are we okay? How did we both forget them?
I know.
Scratch literally everything
about the
else.
other ones that
Nothing
she wrote.
else matters. Like, wait, okay, this is a teaser for Nena's video because we're about to play Would You Rather. Would you rather get Crazier and You'll Always Find Your Way Back Home, or I'd Lie?
Oh. I'd Lie.
Me too, I think. Because we have the other
already
two.
have them.
Yeah. I mean, we have I'd Lie, but not in an official... I need it in my Spotify Wrapped.
Yes, exactly. I need it like on my playlist.
Agree. So I can't believe we've taken till the end of the video to talk about this. Those are the most two important songs, really, besides I'd Lie.
That are like, have a really high chance of being added on. Like, especially because all the other Taylor's versions had like the movie tracks kind of tagged on.
Yeah.
You know, Safe and Sound, Eyes Open,
So
Today
like
Was a Fairy Tale.
That kind of gives us a bit of hope that these things are possible, even though those songs were never needed to be re-recorded because they were not owned by Scooter or anyone. Those songs were kind of owned by like the movie studios. But Taylor knew it would be fun to give them to us. So I'm like, why wouldn't she do the same again here?
And I feel like Miley mentioned it in the Hannah Montana 20. She said, like, she talked about Taylor Swift and she's like, and she also wrote another song for the movie.
Yes. I actually think we have an incredibly high chance of getting both of them. I think the fact that I hate that I'm going to mention this, the fact that she performed it at the Eras Tour, you wouldn't do that. Crazier. You wouldn't do that unless you knew the crowd is about to lose their minds. Yeah. And so to do that on a global scale and to finally let us benefit from it and everyone else that loves her country stuff.
Yeah.
And she knows how much we want both of them.
You know, and she said in the New Heights podcast, like, I have my ways of, like, knowing what my fans want.
She's always
even though
said,
she's
like,
not, like,
I
online.
see. Yeah.
Like, she has her ways. Or her
and
people.
I think she is online. I think she's just not posting.
Yeah.
I think she's stalks.
She's got, like, a burner account. Yeah. It's, like, user 5678.
Exactly. Yeah, I think there is a really good chance. And I actually, this might be unpopular opinion, but I would rather have just Taylor on You'll Always Find Your Way Back Home. I see a lot of people say they want Miley Taylor collab.
I just don't know if they're that close.
Yeah. And I also think we've all heard 15 live from the Grammys. Their voices aren't necessarily suited to sing together. Yeah, that's okay. They're both talented.
Okay.
Yeah, but I
can love them both.
Also, like, we have Miley's version.
Yeah.
I don't need her on another one.
Someone can edit
Taylor.
it together
Yeah,
if they really want to.
Exactly. I just need Taylor's version next, no pun intended. Oh my god, I can't believe we forgot to talk about that. That's so funny. I actually feel very confident that we will get Crazier and You'll Always Find Your Way Back Home. And like, that is something that's just so special to me.
Yeah, you know what? And if Rep never comes out,
who fucking cares?
It's okay.
If we get these songs, I will never ask for anything ever again. Like, I would be so content.
I agree.
Anyway, we would love to hear from you guys all of your predictions for this album, this rollout, and even kind of the next few years of Taylor's career in general, if you would like to. TS13. It is crazy that by the time I put this out, she may have announced something. It could be time. So anyway, we just felt like it was very urgent that we sat down for this emergency meeting, had a little chat about debut. If nothing else, even if everything was incorrect today, to get us all excited about what is to come.
And just remind you guys of all the fun things that was a part of the debut era.
Because debut is so slept on by so many fans, so many people in the world.
They always like
we
put
won't
her
allow
last.
that. Yeah,
like, you know.
We will not stand for that. We are here to remind everyone how beautiful it is. Look at her. And just to be so excited for what is to come next. So we cannot wait for Debut TV. It's coming out October 23rd. Mark your calendars.
Be there.
Yep. You subscribe to Nena so you can watch all of her content around debut songs. Just get excited for the country vibe.
If you want to learn our song on guitar,
yes,
can head over
which
there.
you really should.
Should we do a little sample for them?
Yeah, okay. A little teaser. Wow, guys, a free show. Make sure you give this video a like. Not everyone gets a free show. Oh my god, I'm so lucky to witness this live. This is incredible.
Welcome to the acoustic set.
I missed hearing that.
This was like my campfire song.
Oh, of course it was.
It's like the first song I always go to.
Everyone knows this. Everyone is instantly uplifted by this song.
I was riding shotgun with my hair undone in the front seat of his car. And I was just thinking how we don't have a song. And he says, our song is Slim Street Door, sneaking out, it's tapping on your window. Then on the phone, it's not real low, cause it's late and your mama don't know. Our song is when we left, first date, none of it, I should have. And when I got home, for I said amen, asking God if he could play it again.
Isn't she good, guys? Isn't she good? We love you all. Go and subscribe.
Thanks for
Stay
being here.
tuned for more. And have a great day. Bye.
Is this what it feels like?